Fearless Pioneer.
Yo, what's going on guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise of the War video. Today guys, we've got another commander guide. Today we're talking about Gandalf the White. Now I think he's probably the best support commander in the entire game. And if you're even in like non-RP or RP service, he works fantastically. And he doesn't even need to be high respect. Even if you're a newer sort of player, you do need respect 3 to be able to do really well with him. But yeah, the minimum, respect 3. As you can see, I got a Zenith 1. So yeah, we're just going to go for the stats, the gearing, the skilling and everything like that. And yeah, we'll get straight into it, shall we? Alright, so the first thing you can see, I got Zenith 1, so quite high. I've leveled him up a lot. Thanks to the reset and that, I was able to level him up quite a lot. He has a good damage output because of my gear and stuff like that of 43 to 45 here. HP of 6,800 is pretty high tier. The highest I've seen is around about 8,000, so pretty good. Command of 227 is pretty decent command as well, which as you can see, command reduces the amount of damage received by army, increases damage dealt, and also buffs the healing effects to your formation. Now, the main things we want to look at with the points here, there's two ways to build Gandalf the White. There's the initiative build where you outspeed, and you're going to get a lot of benefits from that. But the build I go for is the focus build. So this is probably the best focus gear you can probably get in the game, or very close to it. As you can see, I don't have a lot of it fully leveled up because I lost a lot of gear a long while ago. But basically, so I'm using the Obsidian Dagger, which gives 51 focus, and that is at level 5. It does give some initiative as well, which is good. And as you can see, I don't have a full set anymore, so otherwise, like really good, like evasive action, that is a really good set to have on him. Then we got the protection of Numenor, which is really good. 40 focus there at level 4. Command and defense plus 5. And then we have the Grey Wizard Hat, which I got 32 focus. I think it's like 45 or something like that at max level 5. I'm only level 3. And then we have the Fine Smoking Pipe, which at level 4 has a focus buff of 40. It might be 48, and the same with the hat, 48 as well. I also then have his Relic. So the Relic is really good. I've got this fully refined and leveled up, sorry. So basically, as you can see, I've only got refined level 1. I've got it fully strengthened, and I was lucky to get unit attack 5 times, so plus 25 unit attack, so that's pretty crazy there. Here, back to the Shadow. After the commander launches normal attacks, deals 20% physical damage once and 20% focus damage once. Reduces the formation's damage received by 2% when battling enemy orcs. So it's very good there against some evil commanders. Alright, moving on to his skilling. So I have 85 skill points at Zenith level 1 at level 50. We've got the power of the bloodline as well. So if we want to go over his skills, so the first thing you want to do is, with the white, as you can see, you can get a buff of plus 5 focus. That is going to be your initiative thing you're going to do after the first thing you do is White Council. So you want to max out your White Council. Now, depending on what your focus level is, you can see mine was 244. I get like a 70% damage reduction because it is affected by your focus stat for the first 7 instances battle, for all 4 of my allied formations. So that's really good. The next way, if you don't have R5, you then want to be skilling into your points where I believe that the white is the best to get an extra focus of 5 and then into the wizard. If you have R5, I then recommend that you max out White Rider because this is going to give a 25% damage increase and it's really good for 4 rounds. And then what I do, I put points into the white, at least 5 points so you can get the focus. And then if you have enough points, which you probably won't, you could go into the wizard. What I usually do then is I just put more into the white, into the absolute maximum like that. And then I got 1 left over and I put it into the power of the bloodline. Now you can put a couple of more points into the wizard if you want, but like 3 here instead of into the white. I just like to have it there to do a little bit extra focus damage. But it can be good in putting like 3 points into the wizard as well. It does a little bit of focus, but it's only for 1 to 2, and it's only small amounts. So I'd rather have the higher amount of damage to 1 than a lower amount to possibly 1, maybe 2 if you're lucky. And yeah, and that's the skilling that you want to go with Gandalf the White. This reduction is absolutely crazy of like 70%. He works really good, and yeah, absolutely super strong. And yeah, that's probably the best way you can possibly build him. If you don't have R5, then I recommend that you max out your white, so then you have a chance to be able to do stun, and then put the rest of the points into the wizard, and then any leftovers into the power of the bloodline. And yeah, and if you go and build him like this and use him with 2 really strong damage dealing commanders, and then possibly a healing commander, or like a unit attack commander, you're going to find yourself doing really good in battle. Well guys, I'm going to wrap up the video there, and until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yous.
Of the EJU army, yeah, you guys are legends to me, so let's keep up this grind. I'll never give up, just like this rhyme.